They know that I'm on a magic mountain. So many calls, man, I stopped counting.
All right, bro. Look, this wasn't our worst game yesterday. Wasn't our best, but it was nowhere near our worst. Honestly, it could have been a lot worse. Nussmeier threw for 352 yards, threw for 3 touchdowns. So Nussmeier was on fire yesterday, man. Nussmeier went in there and did what he had to do. I think the offense played well. And I think we knew that was going to happen against UCLA. But I think the offense played pretty well. Look, man, believe it or not, I think Josh Williams been watching some Flaming Sports Media, my boy. Let me tell you. I came on here, was it last week or the week before? Honestly, I came since week 1. I came on here and said Josh Williams hasn't looked good. He should not be the starter. Let Caden Durham be the starter. Bench Josh Williams. Don't let him in unless you have to. Hey, he took what I said and he ran with it. Literally, he ran with it. Bro, been watching Flame Sports Media. Josh Williams looked good yesterday, bro. 62 yards and a touchdown. Hey, that's not the best, but honestly, that's a lot better, bro. So shout out Josh Williams for that, man. You deserve, gotta give credit where it's due. You earned that. Shout out, bro. Josh Williams has not been my favorite. Like I said, I love Caden Durham since we saw him play last week. But Josh Williams, like I said, he came in and did what he had to do, man. Speaking of Caden Durham, he also looked good, too. He had 1 receiving touchdown. He didn't have a rushing touchdown yesterday. But, hey, a touchdown's a touchdown, man. Shout out Caden Durham. I still think he should be the starter. But, like I said, probably not going to happen. Hey, if Josh Williams plays like he did yesterday the rest of the season, then I'm okay with it. I don't want the same Josh Williams that's been starting, bro. We can't have that. Mason Taylor, bro. This dude, I tell you what, Mason Taylor looked really good. Mason Taylor was our leading receiver as a tight end, bro. 8 receptions for 77 yards. Damn, boy. Mason Taylor ain't fooling around with y'all, man. He ain't fooling around. What is this, his junior year? So he could come back if he wanted to. We'll see if that happens next year. But, yeah. Mason Taylor looking good, bro. Unstoppable, honestly. They just couldn't guard this man. Shout out Mason Taylor. Aaron Anderson and CJ Daniels stepped up in the receiving core. Shout out both of them, bro. Shout out, but we needed that. We cannot just let Kyron Lacey and Mason Taylor do all of the work. We can't do that. So shout out CJ Daniels and Aaron Anderson. Aaron Anderson had 75 yards and CJ Daniels with 56. It's not too high of numbers, but that's Aaron Anderson, that's high numbers. 56 yards may not be the best, but like I said, when Kyron Lacey and Mason Taylor aren't there to step up, we need those two. Speaking of Kyron Lacey, those missed catches, bro. You got to catch those balls. That can't be happening. That cannot be happening. In big games, when we go and play Ole Miss here in a couple weeks, we can't have that. When we play Bama in November, we can't have that. Who else? When we play Oklahoma at the end of the year, we can't have that. You got to catch that, Kyron Lacey, especially as our lead receiver. Yeah, you as wide receiver 1, you got to catch that, homeboy. I'm not gonna lie to you. So Kyron Lacey did not have the best game yesterday. I think he'll be okay. I think he'll pick it up and he'll do better. I'm actually surprised our offense, Joe Sloan, allowed Nussmeier to throw downfield this week, bro. He did. He allowed Nussmeier to sling that ball, and he did for 352 yards. So shout out Joe Sloan and shout out Nussmeier. Defense obviously is defense. First half defense wasn't good at all. We allowed Ethan Garbers from UCLA to throw for 280 yards, bro. 281 to be exact. You can't have that, man. If you're gonna play any kind of defense, you can't have that. We still won the game big, and that's what I'm here to talk about. But allowing almost 300 yards passing from UCLA, that's gonna come and bite us when we play Ole Miss, when we play Alabama. Well, maybe not Alabama, but Ole Miss and Oklahoma. These teams are gonna throw for 300, 400 yards on us, bro. So we got to wrap that up. And I understand, like I said, it's LSU defense. It's not the best, but we cannot have that. Secondary, you have to pick it up, man. I like the improvements that we've made. I do. I really do. We've played so much better than last year, especially the second half, which is what I'm about to get to. But secondary has to pick it up. Now, that second half, bro, no points allowed in the second half. UCLA didn't score a single point in the second half, if I'm correct. UCLA, we went to halftime 17-17. It was tied at 17. UCLA hasn't scored a point since the second quarter. So that I'm proud of. Shout out LSU for that. The adjustments were made in halftime, and they came out and executed. So shout out both. That's been a big problem, execution. LSU's defense has not executed well. We did today, or yesterday. So shout out LSU defense for that. Shout out Blake Baker. Harold Perkins got hurt yesterday, man. Please tell me Harold Perkins is going to be okay. We need Harold Perkins. Maybe not this week against South Alabama, but we're going to need him here in 3 weeks against Ole Miss for sure. We play South Alabama. I think let him rest. And then we have a bye week. Obviously, he'll rest. And then the next week we play Ole Miss. We're going to need him for that Ole Miss game. I don't care what anyone says. I've seen comments saying he's fallen off. He hasn't played well. It's Harold Perkins. We need Harold Perkins for this Ole Miss game. So make sure he's okay. Yeah, man, outside of that, I don't really have any problems. Like I said, need a defense secondary needs to pick it up more, right? I think we're going to improve on that year after year after year. We're going to get better and better and better. Because after last year, I just don't think you can get any worse. Penalties. How many penalties did we have in this game? We got to wrap those up too. I know we got better. South Carolina was terrible. We had so many penalties, it wasn't even funny. Almost cost us the game, but got to wrap those up, and I think we'll be okay, man. We made adjustments at halftime, which needs to happen every game if the first half isn't going well. But yeah, man. Shout out LSU, bro. They came in and they didn't look the best the first half. Obviously, they looked like the normal LSU. But the second half, if we play like that every game, we're going to be a problem for Alabama, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, so on and so forth. You feel me? But yeah, that's all I got to say today, man. Short video because we look really good. But yeah, y'all let me know if I missed anything, LSU fans, that you want to talk about. Let me know. We're not firing Brian Kelly. Stop saying it. Brian Kelly is good. He needs to stay here for a while. But that's all I got. Y'all let me know if I missed anything. And what else, man? Go Tigers.
Nobody Sprite, because we always get Sprite.
What's he getting to drink, Jeremy?
No,
You got milk? I gotta cut that out. Gotta cut that out too. I'm saving that, but I'm gonna cut it out of the video.
Fuck them kids.
You didn't round up. You finna get canceled now. Oh hell no!
It explodes.
It kills all three of us.
Run in my truck.
Oh, I thought they were locked. Gonna explode up on me. Damn, boy.
It's not me. You better get away. I just farted right beside your head. 3 times.
All that mud on your feet, boy.
Bro.
Stop. Damn, Jansen, do your dance. This motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Alright, now post me like this.
Alright. Alright. Boy, what the hell, boy? Damn, shake your boots on. This dude.
Your hands don't look like these while you're eating.
Jalen, do your dance, man.
Dude, I'm a fucking goat. Is that Brittany?
Actually, it might be because I did snap Mason.
It's hot here.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lsu, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.